How's it going? Good.
Good.
Good chat.
And then Brett said he was going to be a little bit late.
Who was it? Brett?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was Brett that said he's going to be late. Madison and Kaylee, are you on right now?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just having some technical difficulties.
Okay, that's all right. As long as we can hear you, that's the most important thing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can, Kaylee.
Okay.
All right. Should we get going here?
Sure, it's fine with me. Okay. So I can go ahead and get started. So just to read it off one more time what our topic was. All right, so give an example of what happens under the UCC when the seller breaches, including buyer's remedy. Remedies, yeah, it was. Okay. So for my example, so this was one that we didn't actually have to come up with an article, right? We just had to come up with our own example. Okay. Yeah, I screwed that one up last week, so just making sure. So for this, I said, Michael Air Jordan wants to buy a new drone to get new camera angles for his amazing books. He goes to Best Buy and buys his drone. After getting back to his house, he realizes that 2 of the blades for the drone are already broken. Michael decides, unsatisfied with the condition of the drone, he decides to return it to Best Buy. Okay. Yeah, that just kind of talked about how the delivery of the good wasn't what he was expecting it to be, right? The blades were broken on it, and because of that, he wanted to return it.
Okay, I'll go.
All right, sounds good.
John runs a landscaping company and snow removal company in Iceberg, Idaho. He has a contract with a large school to provide flowers in the spring. Coaches John and asks him to provide snow removal for the campus. John informs the school that he's not equipped to do the job and that he will need to purchase additional equipment to meet the demands of this job. The school signs the contract for snow removal as the necessary equipment. Weeks later, the school decides to continue removing snow with their own equipment and staff. Can John sue for damages now that he has the expense of the new equipment without a job to use it on?
It's a good example, very detailed. I like that. Okay, thanks, Chad. Matt, do you want to share yours? You want to go, Kaylee? That's
Yeah,
fine.
I can go.
Okay.
So mine says, Ken, a buyer at a feed store, orders 50 bags of grain from Paul, a seller. Ken states in the contract that he needs the grain by the end of the month and pays the price of $550. However, when Paul delivers the grain, it is moldy and Paul, the seller, breached the contract. Ken cancels the contract and recovers the $550 from Paul.
Perfect. That works.
Yeah, that works.
Matt or Madison, who wants to go next?
I can go. So, Potato Incorporated and High Five Hamburgers have agreed to a contract that Potato Incorporated will provide High Five Hamburgers with their largest potatoes per harvest. High Five Hamburgers has received multiple shipments that the potatoes are significantly smaller than the ones that had been promised. Potato Incorporated had breached their contract by not delivering the product that they had agreed on.
Awesome.
That works.
For
Madison.
mine, I put Jim's Hardware Store signs a contract for the purchase of $1,000 worth of toolkits from a tool manufacturing company. When the products are delivered to Jim's store, he discovers that half of the toolkits in the box are completely destroyed. According to the buyer's remedies for breach by seller, as lined out by the UCC, Jim chooses to buy a package of more durable toolkits, which was half the price of the first, and recover damages for the difference in price, plus additional expenses incurred by the mistake.
Yeah. So I think we all did pretty well. I think the examples would be able to work fine for our theme. Okay. So why don't we do this? What do we kind of want to do for our question? And then maybe we could choose an example from that. It says, give an example of what happened. Okay, give an example of what happens under the UCC when the seller breaches, including buyer's remedies. So in the book, what it says, right, under the paragraph that I saw, buyer's remedies for a breach by a seller, it says a seller may breach a sales contract. And this is the question, right? It has these three options: by failing to deliver the good as agreed, delivering goods that do not conform to the contract, and expressing an unwillingness to go forward with the contract. Right. So those could be three. Well, two of them could be incorrect. One could be correct. We can make up one. Is what I was thinking.
What I was almost thinking, we could almost just do like a situation where like this is what happened, and then according to the UCC, there are three possible choices that the buyer has at this point, and then say which of the following is not a choice that the buyer could do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping to go along with as well.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
I like Chad's. I don't know about anyone else. I liked everyone's, but Chad's was very detailed.
Yeah, let's use that one.
Madison, Kaylee, you okay with that? And
Yes,
Chad.
It's in the example.
Awesome.
Now we need to change the ending of it then if we're going to do that. Something like
What were you saying, Madison? You had a good question to go along with it.
I can just like type it in if we want to, but we could say something like, because the seller breached the contract according to the UCC, which of the following is not, or you would say, I guess, which of the following is not a possible option the buyer has according to the UCC.
Okay. So you said which is not an option?
Yeah, because that way we can write all three of the options that we
Yeah.
have, and then then we don't have to come up with a bunch of like fake things. We can have the
Okay.
real things are what you're not looking for.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So does everyone have that page in the book where we're getting the 3 from?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay.
What page is it?
I have it online. I don't know exactly what.
Okay.
In the book, it's 194.
Okay, thank you.
I'll volunteer to take the first one, the wrongfully refusing to accept the goods. Oh, wait, sorry, that was the wrong one. Failing to deliver the goods as agreed. I'll take that.
I'll do the third one. So is it going to be 3 correct answers and then 1 wrong answer?
Yeah, we're gonna say which of the following is not. So we'll replace all the wrong answers with correct answers and just have the one incorrect.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, so which one am I doing? Which one is everybody else? Which ones are everybody else doing?
I'm doing the first one in the book, right? Failing to deliver the goods as agreed. Matt,
Okay.
you were expressing an unwillingness to go forward with the contract. Is that right?
Yeah.
So did you want to do delivering goods that do not conform to the contract?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for my ebook to pull up so I can get to that page. Should have had it opened earlier.
So I could do the wrong answer as well. I was thinking of using one from the seller's remedies, which is failing to pay for the goods when payment is due. Just be what I would trip people up because it's like close to it, but it's the seller's remedies instead of the buyer's remedies.
That's
Right.
true. We could do that.
I can do that part. Do that.
Okay. So yeah, it's the third one for seller's remedies. It's failing to pay for the goods when payment is due. Hey Brett, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hold on 1 second. Do I need to do anything or no?
I think we're pretty much covered.
Probably put my name under there. That'd be
Finishing
good.
up the document. If you want, you can share your example with us, and you can include yourself in that.
I don't know if I want to. I'm just kidding. I'll do it.
You're like, I'll just pass.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to be included. All right, so I came up with Give a Rose Foundation ordered 1,000 red roses to give out on Valentine's Day from Sam's Club. Sam's Club agreed to deliver the flowers on Valentine's Day at noon. On Valentine's Day, Sam's Club delivered the roses to the foundation, but they showed up 2 hours late and were all white roses. Sam's Club breached the sales contract by delivering them 2 hours late and delivering white roses instead of red. The Give a Rose Foundation can't have 100 red roses magically appear on Valentine's Day, so the foundation can recover damages for any difference in price plus additional expenses. That's what I came up with.
Nice. That works. Yeah, I think we had a decently easy topic this week. I appreciate that. It wasn't too hard to come up with an example.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
So you guys probably got 100% on that as group case assignment, right?
We did do 100%. You guys did great.
You too, man. Thanks for piling all that for us.
Oh, that was way easy. It wasn't that big a deal at all.
Yeah.
Did you laugh at my slide?
I don't remember which one was your slide.
Mine
I didn't
was-
laugh at any
Mine
of
was
them.
the plaintiff one, and I felt really stupid when I was doing it.
No, I didn't laugh at you. I thought it was
Okay.
good. I just,
Okay.
yeah, it was fine. They were all good. I just like made them smaller. Like our gospel insight, I totally made that up. I didn't really know what to do, but
She
it
loved
worked. So
Yep. She loved it. Yeah, we definitely forgot to assign that one. So
yeah, I had it all ready, and I actually think I had like uploaded it. And the one thing was like, if you don't have a gospel insight, it's like 10 points off or something like that. And I was like, oh man, I better do that.
yeah,
So
good catch.
but yeah, no, it was really good. Everyone's slides were way helpful. I didn't really have to do a whole lot.
That's good. All right, so is everyone finishing up on their answer part?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
done.
think so.
Okay, I'm done. Was there anything else that we need to talk about as a group, or are we good?
How you guys doing?
What was that? Someone said something.
Oh, I just asked, are we allowed to talk about that or no?
The test, did you say? Talk
Yeah.
Yeah, now that it's passed, we can talk about it.
Oh. Did you guys do all right on it?
Yeah, this one I felt was a lot harder than the last one. There are a lot of questions that I could have gone like either way. It's like there are 3 right answers, I felt.
Yeah,
That's how I felt too.
I ended up getting a B on it, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I got.
so I'm like, I'm okay. Like I thought that test was hard, so I'm taking a B. I'm like, sure, I'll take that. And then
Yeah, I'm just gonna appeal.
Yeah.
Or not appeal. Motion to dismiss. I don't even.
yeah, I'm still a little confused on that. So it's like I know that that's the right answer now, right? The one that she said, like, honestly, I got it wrong. So I don't know. I have a hard time arguing something even though I know it's wrong.
Yeah. There was one though. I think there was 1 or 2 that I think I probably could argue it, but I don't think I can get enough points to argue it. Like it's not worth it.
Right. I
I'd
wonder
get,
if like,
more points. I'd get more points if I just dismissed it than if I argued it.
yeah, I think so too.
At the time, I have too many other things to do rather than to a detail of.
Why you think you're right. Yeah.
That's true too.
Plus, it's like I don't think I'm right. It's like, yeah, I think a part of it was right, but that was the right answer. I have a hard time arguing for something that I don't actually believe myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get this
All right, see you
submitted.
guys. We'll see you next week then.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys. Sorry I was late.
That's all good.
You're fine.
At least you made it.
I made it. That's right. Made appearance.
All right, see you guys.
See you guys. Bye.